What's up, interweb? This is Xbox Has No Games podcast. We don't do no episodes and none of that other shit. We don't give two flying fucks. This is how we do it over here. No, we just do free for all. We just talk what's going on in the gaming community. We one of the most diverse Xbox podcasts out there. We don't take 5 million hours to get our point. So let's go. Shout out to my man Ghost Rider 730, man. What's up with you, good bro? My man Sick, my man Zinc. I know you got to go watch a movie, but hey, that's better than telling a lie to say that you a pony. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Sleepy Goblin. What's good, G? You know what I'm saying?
What
We
up?
might be short. We not be short. Anybody want to roll? You come roll. We just man, we go off the hip. You know what I'm saying? So we got Chaos. You know, he's under a little under the weather right now. So Chaos, what's going on with you, G?
Not much. I just beat Darksiders 2 last night slash this morning,
That's why
and
your ass got a
now I'm
headache.
on Darksider.
That's
Darksider.
why.
Nah, I usually don't. I usually don't want what. It's usually not that. Mostly it's usually because of silences, but this one ain't. But yeah, it's dark. It was Darksiders 2 was good. It's the second best one. Three three is I don't know. It's kind of hard because THQ has this thing to where it's either their games have good story but it suffers in gameplay, or it has good gameplay but it suffers in story. And that's what Darksiders is like. Two, it was great. God, it has best gameplay out of the three, but it probably has the worst story out of it. Darksiders 3 has a great story, but the gameplay is and it's not because like the way they the type of gameplay they have is the execution of it is pretty awful. So like it's it's but it's like it's balanced out in the middle area. But I'm enjoying what I'm playing so far.
All right. And then we got the other host, Flip Money Online. What's good with you, man?
You know, bullshit in the public. Still ain't played no games on this damn new Xbox.
Tricking everybody on Xbox Live.
Just bullshit in the public, bullshitting around with the box. That's it. Listening to some interesting news, which we will dive into.
Flip only played like a half a game, so ever since getting his Xbox Series S. So
All right. All
Mm-hmm.
right. All right. So, man, what's
Mm-hmm.
in your mind? What I want to talk about, man? We let Chaos go first because he got that migraine going on. He's seeing 17s.
oh, nothing. Just I wanted to ask Flip, what's his impressions on the new Xbox?
I mean, the hype is real. That's all I'm gonna tell you. The hype is real. It is. It's real. Since you done threw that at me, then I might as well just jump on in. Um, yeah, it's real. Downloading. I mean, also have to understand, like, if you do have like a good internet, a fast internet like I have or whatever, you will see the difference of game downloading fast or whatever compared from the previous console. And switching games over from the hard drive, from the external hard drive to the internal hard drive, I like that. I think it takes about what, depending on how big the game is, it's fairly quick, 5-10 minutes, depending on how big the game files are. You know what I'm saying? But some of these game files are like older games, so it shouldn't take that long for it to switch over. Whatever. I'm more waiting for to see how this work with next generation games or whatever. I did look at a couple games or whatever to see what they look like, and it does look good. It does. I'm not gonna bullshit you. It does. It look good. It look good. You know what I'm saying? I got the little white boy. You know what I'm saying? The little white dude until I get the the X. Don't got no luck on that one. But it's better to have, well, at least I got one instead of none. But it's real. That's all I can say. The hype is real. It's actually really real about how fast they say the stuff moves and how it looks or whatever. And mind you, this is the Series S. So looking at the X or whatever, and it's even better on the X. So take it from there. Take it
Okay.
from there.
So is that your favorite part about the Xbox Series X? S?
Uh, I mean, well, I mean, they both got the same goddamn feature, but
Yeah.
um, switching back and forth the game. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. I don't know how, but I keep forgetting that switching back and forward to games is one of my right now is one of the best feature that I like about these console right now as far as
Oh
in
yeah,
the
that's
X.
gotta be real lit. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
love that. Can't wait to put my hands on it.
yeah. In
Okay.
due time, I
Alright.
think a lot of people will get their box over the next upcoming months or whatever. They will get it, and I do see that these box where they getting toward these boxes is that these boxes are for the future. I have seen a video that Rich was talking about. Are they future proofs that act? But I seen the title of the video, but I knew it was clickbait. So I was like, I'm not even going to entertain a hop in that joint with Rich because I already know Rich right about now is sucking on Microsoft controller real hard. He out there. I sent you a link, Vodka. He out there. He out there acting like a Xbox dude because he leaning toward the Xbox real hard. He leaning toward the Xbox more than his lovable, adorable computer.
Mhm. All right, all right, all right. See what I was gonna say, man. What I was gonna say.
Did you guys see that Call of Duty added 120 frames per second for the Series X, but they didn't do it for the PlayStation 5?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not good.
yeah, I saw that today. So see, it's right now we're saying these third parties is what they can actually go. Even and thing about it is Microsoft do not own the marketing rights for Call of Duty, and that's the craziest shit.
Hmm. Do you
That's for
guys think that
Sony.
this is going to be a trend, a continued trend in the future?
Yes,
Because
yes,
it's gonna be easy to work. They got smart
yes,
delivery,
yes.
velocity architect. You know what I'm saying? They got us. You know what I'm saying to give us free stuff.
And
228.
this is
You know,
starting
honey,
to
don't hate. That's my number.
this is it's starting to go for what I was saying last week. How now I'm thinking these developers with these consoles now are starting to have a PC mindset. It's that whatever your device support will put on there. If you can't support 60 120 frames per second, but someone else can, and you guys got crossplay, you guys are just going to have to deal with it. Just like how PC players have to deal with it in their RAMs. I think they're really going to be taking the handcuffs off with this parody shit. So
I don't believe no. My thing is you do the best thing about it is Microsoft, they use Direct Ultimate DirectX now. A lot of developers are using it. It's easy to develop on. Um, Sony is everywhere. They don't know if they want to use Vulkan, Pokin, Pokemon. They don't know what the fuck they want to use. And it might be it's just easier. What was the 360 was the leading console for people to develop on because it was just easy to do. Microsoft making it easy to do. When you hear the developers, um, you hear the coalitions talking about this is all the PC textures and all the stuff that the PC got on the Series X. I don't hear too many people talking about that. They came out and said that the other day of the launch, saying whatever PC got, you got for $500. That's crazy.
and that's what I like.
That's crazy. You can go in a campaign and you can actually make big heads like back like like we played we call it NBA jams. You can put different shaders. You can do anything that the PC guys can do. So that shit has put the PC, I call them PC extremists. They put them on notice that it's a box out there that can go pound for pound and probably play better. Then you got a third box. You got another box called the Xbox Series S that can run with damn near probably it runs better than any PC gaming. because it's better RAMs, it's a better CPU, it's a better graphics card. While they over there sitting on a you know what I'm saying, they 6-year-old motherfucking CPU in next gen, and they playing on this motherfucking 720 monitor, this 1080p monitor. Microsoft didn't change the game. It didn't flip the game.
Honestly, though, too, I'll go even further. It's that I think that Xbox One X can even do some of them games 4K 120 that they given enhancements for the new generation. I just think
Yeah,
they're
but
just
it's kind
choosing
of
not
hard for
to.
that because that Jaguar processor though, it's kind of hard because it's going something. It's something you don't even want to waste your time. Now I'm kind of seeing why Microsoft got rid of the X. I didn't want to because that's my boy. That's the homie. I understand now because you don't worry about no bottlenecking, and they give you a replacement to say, you know what, I want to keep my X, but I want to have my S. You can get the S and play
Hold
it
on.
1440p. That's Baby Cody, everybody. Baby Cody.
Yeah, she about to flip him
This
over the
episode is
couch and shit.
sponsored by
So.
Baby Cody. She will cut your Xbox off or your PlayStation, and don't give two, and laugh
hmm
at your face. But
And then throw your wallet in the toilet.
so you know, that's all I'm saying about it. It's like, man, you know, next gen consoles is out. I hearing that the PlayStation is over here doing some breaking shit. I, I remember the motherfucker said the dude did the vape pen and clowned the Xbox, but I've been
hmm
seeing a whole lot of people saying
Man,
I have a person that I know, my man, King David. His PlayStation is fucked up.
it is.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I just got
you
back.
know,
It really?
PlayStation fucked up. And there's a lot of more people that's complaining that their PlayStation is fucked up when it goes into sleep mode or in certain modes. They having circles in they shit, and when they playing a certain game, they got big ass circles like it's the fucking Stargate or something, or they going into the motherfucking wormhole.
hmm
And
See,
they
I was just texting my friend today, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna wait. I usually don't buy the first wave of consoles, and you see why. You see why."
now
And
we understand on both sides. Any console come out, it's going to be problems.
yeah,
It's going to be problems, but I asked this question: do you feel that Sony rushed the process of getting their console out here
Yes,
while they
I
having
do.
these problems?
I do. You know what? Looking back at it, yeah. Even though I give credit where credit is due. Even though the cucumber oiling down motherfucker said it, and I thought about it. I was wondering that for the get go. That was some of the questions that I have asked y'all before. And yeah, I agree with with Pickle Face Rich. He's not lying. Like he said, he heard Microsoft. Sony did not know that Microsoft had a console already ready. And I
I
can
was
believe
about to
this.
say that too.
I can believe this that Sony was aiming for 2000 and 2021. I really do believe that Sony was aiming for 2021. They didn't want Microsoft to get the drop on them like they did with the 360. And that's why Sony was so far behind. Not only that, I don't think Sony. Well, don't think. I know Sony didn't know what Microsoft was using. So you know how we always say that. Well, both company know this and this. No, they didn't. They didn't know Microsoft was going to use that. I mean, they probably figured Microsoft is going to use some type of custom chip. See, and that's the thing that I like about when you have a custom CPU or GPU, API, all that stuff inside your console because you can get better performance and people can learn how to utilize it a whole lot better than something that's off the shelf. So even if Sony had a system like they had a cell processor or whatever with the PlayStation 3 that was more powerful, Microsoft was still able to show people how to utilize the 360 better. But in turn, right now, not only that they have the power advantage, and I was also telling that to my cousin my cousin child father, no shot coming at him, but if you understand tech and stuff like that or whatever, or if you are in the loop of what's going on, you already know that the Xbox is more superior because he didn't know how. And so that goes to say what I'm saying right now is that Sony didn't know. Microsoft got the power. Not only that they got the power, they got a custom chip like they always have, and they didn't think that Microsoft was gonna come out one. When did we just find out that Microsoft had a console last year, right? Like what three?
Video game awards.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that was like sometime
So,
last year, whatever.
so yeah, that was
So
December.
right. So that means that when Sony found out, not saying that Sony didn't have nothing on paper, didn't have anything and working on process, progress or
Right.
anything like that or whatever. They did. They just didn't know that Microsoft had they joint done already.
They
See,
didn't know they was
Microsoft had
working
it
on that.
when Microsoft was when they revealed it. I don't even think Sony didn't even have that. Well, no, it ain't no thing. We already know this because it was costing them $750 per console. I mean, 440 something dollars per console. So Sony didn't have their console manufactured and already set to go like Microsoft. Microsoft was already probably like what can we say 12 step ahead of Sony? Can we say
Well, we
that?
can call this console the Phil Spencer console.
Yes, you're absolutely
That's what
right.
we can call. This is the Phil Spencer console. This is what he dreamed up, and he had it on point. I remember the day. I don't even like the video game awards. I can't stand it. I think it's fucking biased. But I just wanted to see if Microsoft brung up, and Microsoft came with with the bag of money. And it's not. I never saw Jeff Keighley. His damn draw dropped like what? And he only saw it about 20 or 30 seconds before we saw it
I'm
because
glad you said
everything
that.
is on delay.
Let me ask you this. Since you said that, right? And now that we know now that you know that, I was gonna that was gonna be my next question is even to the people out there in the comment section, how many of y'all out there by show of hitting the two button, I'm saying two keys or whatever, knew or thought that Microsoft was saying fuck you to Jeff Keighley? Because I'm under the impression that I think that's what happened. I
Yeah,
think
because they didn't
he
see it.
didn't know, and Microsoft said fuck you.
Because
Yeah.
I sit there and you can look at his facial expression like, what the fuck? And you didn't hear shit from Sony. You got to understand, people don't understand. They caught Sony off guard. That's if you play a boxing game, and you thought that dude was going to just jab and hit you with overhand right, then he uppercut your ass, and you stagger back, and you got to get your senses together if you playing fight night. Come on, they didn't see that shit coming,
Yeah,
Mm.
agreed.
and then they just dropped the
And
mic and
then
walked off the stage like we done, bitch. That's all we got to say about that. We're gonna give you some news.
We getting
Microsoft was
bitches
supposed
right
to give
now.
it.
Yeah, that's us.
Mhm.
That's what Mike was doing. Microsoft like we getting the bitches right now. Yeah, that's us. Walking off the stage and shit.
Like we done. We don't give. Cause we ain't gonna win nothing anyway. You
Right,
finna give it to
right,
everybody else anyway. So we out this
right,
bitch. You know what? Close the door after you finish out of my motherfucking theater
right.
that I lease to your ass.
yeah, they were like, yeah,
Hold on, I'm sorry. Say
y'all
that
guys
again.
lost hope in us, but
Huh?
huh?
I'm sorry. Hold on. What you mean, lease? Microsoft? What you
Microsoft,
saying?
yeah, that's the Microsoft Theater, but AMG owns it. It's just like the Lakers and the Clippers got the Staples Center, but it's another company that
So they
owns
leased it.
it.
So whatchamacallit
They
control the
they
game
lease it
will
to
show.
them. Yeah, they lease it. So it says the Microsoft Theater. It's
You
right
know
across the
what?
street.
You know what? Go ahead, chaos. I'm done. That's the street game. They really said fuck you. Go ahead, chaos. I'm sorry. Punisher was good.
Yeah. We got young Punisher in the house. What's good with you, G?
I'm, I'm chilling, man.
What's going on, people?
Oh
What's
What's
shit.
up
going
with
on?
it?
Shit, man. We
We
here
just
talk
started.
about this shit.
We just started it, and we just talking about how Microsoft. I asked them in the comments how many people think that Microsoft. I didn't know that theater was Microsoft leased that out to them. That Microsoft said fuck you to
Yeah.
Jeff Keighley. Because Sony didn't know. Sony didn't know. We would just say like Sony didn't. Sony was unprepared for this generation of this console. We know every generation of console had knick-knack bugs and all this shit, but the PlayStation apparently is not doing very well.
It's not that they were
Mhm.
unprepared, it was that their time was cut short and they needed more time to do what they wanted. And Microsoft hurried up that process.
Well, you think
And the
about
reason
it,
why you're seeing
you
less
can't,
bugs with,
but
I was about to say
you can't compete with
go
a
ahead.
juggernaut. And remember, they called it out. They the one that started this fight. Remember about the used games, the trading games with the hands and all that shit. You
Mhm.
started this fight.
And they repeat makes you a better gamer.
You woke up the
Blowing
sleeping
on your
giant.
controller makes you a better gamer.
You know,
Blowing on that controller.
the man that don't need to be named asked me, "You touched that new controller from PlayStation 5?" Yeah, went to the Army House today. The shit cool, but it ain't a deal. It ain't nothing I ain't never felt before. I got that same shit in my motherfucking Oculus controllers.
Were you holding it with gloves?
Yeah, and a mask.
Mhm.
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
want to
you
get the
can't be
jello cooties.
too short. Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
PS5 controller really ain't a game changer. Really, I was using it earlier. The only cool thing I can say about it is those damn the way that the triggers tense up. That's pretty cool. But everything else is pretty much,
But the
you know,
Xbox controller can do the same thing too. You feel it on if you go
well,
The
play
Elite controller.
Tomb.
The Elite
well, the
controller.
If
controller
you
can
go
do the
play,
same thing. The only thing it can't do is tense up. Like,
yeah, no, it does. You can kind of feel it when you playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. When you playing
Yeah.
Tomb Raider games, I feel when I'm pulling
You
that
if
go back.
you got
mhm.
the Elite controllers 2 or 1, it does that. That's what all them designs and stuff was for. I was looking at it the other day. Yeah. Like you really
Well,
can
so
sit up
hopefully
there.
now,
You can set up
yeah,
how tight you want it to be. Cause I was doing it with the Elite
okay.
Yeah,
controller
and
1.
see, thing about
I
it,
was
they're
like, oh,
using and think about it with the what they call it, the haptic feedback play. I forgot what they call it, the dual sense controller. Thing about it is they're using motors where on the Elite controller you have buttons to change your at the bottom to change how tense you want. You want
yeah,
a hair
We gotta
trigger.
have a whole app for that. Yeah,
Yeah, you got
for
a
the
yeah,
hair
Elite
trigger.
controller.
You got a hair trigger that you can pull it up on at manually, so I don't have to go all the way down. It's stuff like that. But people are excited for that. But if you're a pro gamer, if you're a pro esports gamer, you don't give two fucks about that shit because you don't use Rumble or none of that. They're
yeah.
not
They
telling.
don't.
See, the people is not telling you that. I have talked to millions of Halo guys. They don't use no Rumble, no nothing in their controllers
Oh yeah, wait,
because
the
it throws their
competitive, yeah,
mind
they
off.
turn that shit off.
Yeah, they cut all that shit off.
Hmm.
Then you got a fucking controller. You cut everything on. It's done in 2 hours,
Yeah,
and you can't.
I,
And you cannot plug it up to charge it and play at the same time.
Oh,
yeah.
that's proven
No,
now.
actually, no, you can. You actually can.
I
I
believe.
heard
Yeah,
people.
Yeah,
Rocket. You're
that,
right,
that rumor is
Rocket.
not true.
You're actually
That
right,
one,
Rocket.
you can plug
Mhm.
it in and play at the same time.
Oh, okay. I
Oh
heard
yeah,
that.
about that. Yeah, I ain't believe that shit
Okay.
Hmm.
anyway. I don't think Sony is that
Mhm.
incompetent. They will come up with some shit like that.
But,
I
Like
don't know
like
if it's
like I
that
was saying.
live, but yeah, you can.
yeah. And y'all talk about batteries. Oh, the Xbox controller. If I got right now for $24, you can go get you two charge and play controllers from Amazon right now. $24.99. Get shipped. If you got Amazon Prime, you can probably get it shipped to your house no later than Monday or tomorrow. And guess what? When one goes out, you can put one on the charger and then switch it out. You cannot do that with a PlayStation controller.
Oh no. Since you want to talk about this, let's get into this. Since you want to see talk about the PlayStation controller, Austin, YouTuber, was saying how he liked the PlayStation. Okay, fine. Okay, that's your opinion. But he was talking about the controller. Was the main thing he really was talking about. Controller feel good. He liked the feature. It was better features and stuff. He liked it. It had better features than Microsoft, whatever. That's all fine and done, fine and dandy. But here's the downside: the controller on lifespan it goes down. The battery drain quick. He said you really can't. He's so like how we doing it. If you're constantly gaming, which if you constantly game, your controller will go down. It would drain the battery or whatever. But for some reason, with the PlayStation 5, he said it goes down quick. So it's like, so be prepared to know when you're buying this console, the battery life goes down quick, depending on how much you're
Mm-hmm.
playing it. So, so
Depending on
I'm
the
saying to
features
myself,
too.
so if I'm playing, if I'm playing like 3 hours, uh, 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 3 hours a day, that controller is going to be dead within the second day. And I'm like, wow. So the battery life expand on that controller is not as long as the Xbox. But no, he still like the controller. So you're telling me I might as well just have my controller plugged up and play it then. I might as well just leave it on the charger.
Controllers, because to me
Chaos, you sound
personally,
like you
I just
far.
feel like that's really. It's not coming
There
through
you go.
my.
There you go.
That's
There you
better.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on because I have my headset connected through Bluetooth, the one I be gaming on my Xbox on. I guess it wasn't. I guess the mic was going through my phone and not my headset. So, but I was like, I don't really argue with people on controllers because, to be honest, in my personal opinion, I just think that's just more up to personal preference. If that's what you like, that's your preference. I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'm not even going to argue which one is better because at the end of the day, it's your preference. Ain't nothing I
Mm-hmm.
can do to say to change your mind. And same and vice versa.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good
My
question.
overall experience with it, it's not. The only difference is those triggers really. As far as like the overall
Exactly.
design and everything, it does feel more comfortable in your hands. I guess they did make it a little thicker on the ends.
Because
Um,
when it comes to fighters with controllers, I actually do prefer the PlayStation controller for a fighter. But that's the only preference I would ever use a PlayStation controller for. Other than that, nah, it's usually Xbox with
I can
everything
see that.
else.
I can see that. But because the Xbox controller, I guess ergonomically, like it was set and designed for
Yeah.
everything else. Fighting wise, I don't really care too much for it. But then
Look, I
again,
am
I don't play fighting
use
statistically
the
games
better
anyway.
controller for a
fighting
fighter. It
with
doesn't
a
matter.
I don't.
PlayStation
Yeah,
controller.
I don't play
It's
fighting
just more
games
for
anyway,
shooting
so I
in a
don't
way.
care.
Well, I play the
Right.
shit out of fight. I'm playing Take It Down, but I don't. The PlayStation controller feels just like the same ones when I played on motherfucking PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, do Xbox has the best one? It's here and there. It's your preference style. If you don't, you can get your ass a Elite controller. You can change the shit up.
For me, I still think that the Xbox controller is
That's
still
true.
better overall.
Yeah, I do too. I still
Like I
think
said,
it's better overall.
the only thing they improved was the triggers. That's the biggest selling point right now is the triggers. But as far as them thumbsticks,
I can't
they
do the
still need to do
thumbstick.
something with
That
those.
shit, man. I got
Oh,
long
you
fingers.
Like,
got you got PS5 too, Punisher?
oh yeah, my homeboy hooked it up.
Oh,
Yeah, I
he
just
got
got it today.
okay.
Oh, yeah, you got one or your
Damn.
homeboy got one?
No,
What
my
type
homeboy
of
got two of them.
Oh, you saying your
AO
homeboy got one?
Punisher?
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Whatever type of fortunate luck you got, man, you need to send that my way and other people's way
No,
because
no, no,
niggas can't
chaos,
even get
chaos.
one console.
I think he's saying his homeboy got it, not him.
No, my homeboy got one for me
He's
Oh,
too.
saying
He
his
got two of
homeboy
them.
got one.
oh, he got one for him too. So you got both consoles then, huh?
Yeah, so
This
well, I don't
nigga.
have the X yet.
Man,
The
you
Series
one
X still ain't
fortunate
came yet.
motherfucker, boy.
I'm still waiting on that one. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
what
what
the
I'm
hell
saying,
Microsoft
boy.
doing or what they're waiting on. But yeah, I ain't got it. I probably have to wait for the Black Friday shipment. That's probably what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Friend of mine, he waiting to get a console to see Black Fridays because I guess in this area, his area is doing multiple Black Friday days. So
So what game you was playing?
uh
What game you was playing on the PlayStation 5?
Oh, the only game I played so far was that Astrobot or whatever it is.
Astro
That
Playroom.
comes pre-loaded. So
This nigga chaos stupid.
yeah. You know what? The amazing thing is not too much blowing in that.
Oh, you ain't
oh
gonna blow on the
shit.
controller?
Like when I was playing it, I didn't even have to blow on it at all. Like even when you get to the part where it says blow, I just sat there and it just started moving on its own. I didn't even have to blow on it.
Um,
So I don't know why that feature is there, or if Sony is over and smelling that. I don't know
I'm
what's
going to
going
my
on.
fan.
They trying to get you to have asthma. They doing you like
They
the
It's
trying,
surgeon
like
back
no,
in the
they
day.
taking your
Nah, they're
motherfucking,
trying to
they
get you to
taking your,
have controller sex.
no,
because when
they,
I'm doing the test on it, um, I guess with the blowing feature is using the microphone. So basically, you could just talk into it, and it'll still get the same effect as if you're blowing into it, because it's using the microphone, the controller, and not necessarily the touchpad.
man, they over there trying to take y'all DNA so they
So
can
they,
clone y'all
yeah, so
motherfuckers.
they over. I guess they're overselling that feature. That's what it seems like to me. Because you don't have to blow in it at all. You're just talking to the mic, and it gives the same effect.
Um,
And that's
um,
from my
I
experience
wasn't.
so far.
all that for all that shit, I can just put it under a fan.
Mhm.
No, but that's
I
what I'm
played.
saying. Well, you could do that too. Yeah,
Yeah, I played
put some
Spider
kind of
Man.
sound on
I
it.
played Spider Man today. This shit was cool. I like this shit is like glass. You got extra little things, you know. I was trying to support Black Lives Matter, you know, go play a little bit at the homie. I jumped over the fence and shit and almost broke my back.
Hmm. Well, you know what? With that Spider-Man,
Spider
a
Man
lot
was
of people
Demon
saying it's
Souls.
breaking their consoles. Though
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Demon
stay away
Souls
from
over
that for
there.
a while.
Yeah, Demon Souls. Oh shit. I ain't heard so many explicitives. If you don't know what explicit is, it's called motherfucker. That's an adjective, noun, verb, um, pronoun. I'm like, that's when I left him. I said, yeah, I'm going back to the house. He trying. I said, yeah, you bought this. I said, well, yeah, welcome to the jungles, because it's about to be some funny games. You know what I'm saying? It's about to
You,
be some funny games, man. I said, y'all can go play that bullshit. I said, man, I don't play that type of game. And he was like, man, when we gonna cross playing Madden? I said, when should I get me an X, man? Because I ain't got no motherfucking Series X, man. I'm on hunt for Red October and shit.
and
To
you
me,
know what that demon?
it's easier to get a what you call it right now. It's like it's easier to get a PlayStation fucking 5 than I can get a fucking Xbox.
Yeah, nah,
Not
bone.
really.
Hold on, bone.
Hey,
Nah,
it's
bone.
hard to get your hands on that PS5.
No,
Nah,
no, because I
nah,
know so
nah,
many
bone. It's
people.
your
No,
brother. It is. I know people who
I got
actually
a
got it
bunch of
already.
homies that got a PS5.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah. I
got
was
too many
just
homies. I
before
got people saying, man, I know you got to hook up on the Xbox One X or the which one? The old lady
before
work
you.
at
I was
Costco.
about to make a joke though.
I
Before
can't
you got on,
find
hold
one.
up, bone. Before you got on, I was gonna make a joke right now, but on some real shit, no. I was just telling them how I have a family member who boyfriend or whatever got one, and a couple of his homie got one. It's not as hard as it is with the Xbox. I don't know what they did, but it ain't. It's not as hard like that for them to grab one. And I was like, oh,
Right.
but someone
But they
else that be in a party with us, hold up, on someone else that be in a party with us, I ain't gonna say no name tag, said if he can't get no if he can't get no PlayStation 5, he know he can get a Xbox One X or Series S. You're wrong.
Yeah, he was so wrong
Other
about
way
that one.
around.
it's
He's
like
wrong like a
it's got like I
motherfucker.
said, my boy called like,
Yeah,
man,
that Series
I
X
want
and
another.
X,
He said
man.
my brother won both. My brother won both, and we'll shoot you 200 on off the rip for it to get both. I said I don't have it like that. I ain't got one myself. He was like, it's like now this out here in L.A. You know what I'm saying? I actually been trying to pull licks. Like, man, you know you owe me, right? Remember we was 15? You know what I'm saying? And this
I'm
and
trying
this
to
and this
call
and
out
that.
for favors, huh?
I'm calling motherfucking hits. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to give you what I want to give you. I'm like, I don't want nothing for free. I want to pay for it. It's just hard as hell. So I got in my mind, just relax, just kick it. You know, I actually did something to get my mind off. I went in VR today. I went in Oculus. I just went on VR. Just lost my mind. I'm gonna play some poker to get my mind off that shit because I know a lot of my friends has it. I know people that got multiples, but I ain't mad at them. You know what? I'm glad that they have it. I'm glad that they're sitting there enjoying their console. I'm sitting there enjoying their console. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask this question. Me and Flip talked about this the other night. Uh, do you feel like you have to have every console to be a gamer?
And the short answer is no.
No, because not everybody have it like that.
Hmm. It's all about your budget. If you ain't
So
got
if
the
you
money
have a
for it, then hey,
Nintendo
you gotta
Switch,
roll with what you
you don't
got.
If you have a Nintendo Switch, are you a gamer?
What a Nintendo Switch play games on it.
Yeah.
So I say
If
yes.
you
What
game on your
games?
cell phone, right? Do you feel neglected to if you can't? If you get this console, you can't pay your rent. What you gonna do? Pay your rent or be on the street with a console with no electricity?
Oh, I'm paying my rent. And the bills are priority over gaming. The
Yeah.
gaming just gonna have to
Yeah.
wait.
But do you like gamers saying that you got to have everything? We all need to come together like it's kumbaya. How y'all feel about that? Because me and Flip had this conversation, and
Who's saying that? Because I know a
I
lot
see
of
a lot
PlayStation
of people
dudes.
sitting there.
They
I
claim
got
all they need
this.
is a
I played
PlayStation. That's
this.
it.
Yeah, I'm not. I had a PlayStation 4 this last gen. I played about a couple of games. It sat in the garage. My son said he wanted. He was finna plug it up. I said that shit might blow up with all that dust and that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I'm less of a gamer. I had the Nintendo Switch. I played a couple of games. I played Zelda and I played what's the shit? Not Overwatch, what the other one? The free to play one. I played on that. I played that and um I played I forgot Xenoblade. I had Xenoblade and a lot of people that I know play Nintendo didn't even have Xenoblade. I tried Xenoblade out. I decided to give it away to people that's going to use that because I wasn't using it. It was sitting there. My son jacked me for my first one, and then I end up getting the one that doesn't go in the dock because none of them was going in the dock. So, like, I'm tired of hearing YouTubers and all that other stuff saying you have to have this, you have to game on all things, you got to game on. You do not. You game on something that you love. You want to game on your motherfucking cell phone, bang it out. If you want to bang on PC, bang it out. You want to bang on PlayStation, bang it out. You want to bang on Xbox, bang it out. But don't let no one make you feel bad of what the hell you're gaming on. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people be getting stuff like, I bet even played. How many things that we have got in our lives, especially electronics, that we're not playing with anymore?
A lot. A
Mhm.
lot. I
How
mean,
many
like,
gadgets we got that we saw on TV that we don't use no more because it was a fucking gadget?
A
a lot.
lot.
Well,
But
that's what
people don't
Man,
want to hear
speaking
that.
sense right now.
Mhm.
So if it's
Well,
whatever you do, you like.
that's
You
how it
didn't like
is.
to connect. God
Mm-hmm.
bless you. You didn't, but there's a lot of us that did like to
Uh,
connect.
Well, you know what? Now that you say that, like you said, we were talking about that. You're right. You're right. No. Oh, damn, he left. But okay, it ain't. It doesn't have anything about whether if you can afford the console or not. That's never the issue. It's never the issue whether you can afford the console or not. The simple fact of the matter is, a gamer is a gamer regardless. Like you just said, because we was talking about that shit. You shouldn't be trying to say you're not a real gamer if you don't play on everything. That's a false narrative. You don't tell someone stuff like that. People are comfortable in whatever ecosystem that they invested their money in. So you can't get mad at that. That doesn't mean you're less of a gamer. You know what I'm saying? That people kill me like, well, hardcore gamer. Some people don't even know what a hardcore gamer is or a casual. Casual is someone who just pick up every now and then and play it. Like a casual drinker, as y'all would say, when I drink, as you know, as I call it, the female drink.
mhm.
I'm not no drinker. I'm not a hardcore drinker like you are. You know what I'm saying? You're a connoisseur with drinking liquor. I'm just a casual. I'm lighter than a casual. So you can use that same analogies into video game. That's what it means. I don't get why
I don't
people
go
say
back
that
and tell
either.
Flip, like, Flip, you a punk because you drinking that. I know Flip
Right,
don't drink.
right,
I just say get something to get your mind right or something like you're not a drinker, and I don't
right.
consider you one. That just like I don't consider Flip a sports fanatic, but I didn't know me and Flip we could talk about boxing all day. He don't give a fuck about no other sports. I give a fuck about 25 million sports.
Mhm.
Right.
He,
Same with another
I
friend
get
of
up in the
mine.
morning. You
He
gonna see
don't
me
care
on
about
Foley.
sports, but when you talk about UFC or MMA in general, even boxing, any combat sport, he can stand up to anybody with it.
Yeah, so he can talk about it, but he don't give a damn about the NFL, the NBA, and none of that other stuff.
Yep.
But that's not saying that he doesn't like sports. He just like a certain sport. It's called, you know what I'm saying? It's called motherfucking boxing. Other than
Yeah.
that, you can't. I'm not saying he's not a sports fanatic and he don't know no sports because he never saw Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant put up 81 points, but gives two fucks about either one of them. But he can go
Just
tell
like
me
with
what De La
music.
Hoya did. He can tell me what Mayweather, Lomachenko, and all that. I never. It was the day when I swear it was the day we started talking about boxing, and he started laughing at me. And he laughed. And he started breaking stuff. I said, "Damn, he know. He know." So quit going out there and feeling like you guys got to go out there day one. If you only can afford one console, get the console that you prefer, that you know you're going to play
Yep.
games on.
And
Yes,
and
sir.
as of right now, it's hard, and that's if you can even get one. Because I live in one of the most populated cities in Florida. There's only one city in Florida that beats my city, and that's Jacksonville. But other than that, it's hard. It's real hard to get one here. Really hard.
Hey, look, y'all fellas already know like how I got my joint. I got one for my people. He said, "Yo, you want an S?" I'm like, "Huh? S what?" Because he was gonna go out and his intention was going out to get both of them. Day one release to get two 1X. I ain't gonna lie. If you would have got it, I would have had a 1X. I probably would have never thought about getting an S. So he just saved me some money. I'm like, yeah, I'll play it. Chaos will tell you. I'm like, yeah, I'll play it. I thought he already had one for himself. Nope. He said he only had one left, and he gave it to me. He said, "Here, there you go, early birthday gift." I wasn't going to
And your
turn around.
man's did
He
what?
listen,
Your man's
listen.
went to a whole different state.
Yup, he went to the next state over. He went to Delaware. What did I do? I was in the joint. I'm walking on sunshine. I was bugging the fuck
Mm-hmm.
out on the phone with Loudwire. Okay, I go to Mike. Listen, like, yo, this boy bugging out. I was doing the
Yeah,
moonwalk
this
and
man
shit.
said he was out there moonwalking and shit like Michael
Shit,
Jackson.
I was moonwalking like shit. Ain't no one is going to say they're going to turn that down. Shit, I wasn't
Oh,
going to
hell
turn it
no,
down.
it's free. Shit,
I like
I'll take it.
what? Shit, I took that motherfucker. I was happy to the motherfucker. Helped me set it up and everything.
But you still
Like
need to get that X though, you know.
yeah, I mean,
Don't
I'm
sleep on it.
I mean,
see,
that's what I want. That's what I
go ahead.
want. But you know what? I'm content. I can still play every goddamn game that's on both of them.
Right.
It's my thing is, it's like, all right, you know what? Uh, I'm learning patience. You know, this is patience. I have to preach patience to myself. Like, man, like I said, I'm hitting things, but I'm not mad. It's like I don't see it. Like if it go in my cart and it get out, and I'm not doing that. I'm like, well,
Well,
okay.
listen here, Bo. Don't do what another person did on Xbox Live did and had to borrow his sister Xbox. He
I'm
gonna trade in this goddamn Xbox. I would have never did that. Like what? And you ain't even
yeah.
got the second one, the new one. Nah.
I'm sitting here like I'm happy what I got. I got the Xbox X. You know what I'm saying? I still playing games, still can play the Tekken and all that other stuff. Um, I don't have to worry about all my games because they're already backed up on my externals. So when I do get it, just plug my externals in. I'm actually going to get I need to get off my lazy ass and go grab me a hub, USB hub, because I'm gonna get me I bought an
Damn
SSD
it.
yesterday, and I bought a case for it, and I'm gonna throw my main games on that SSD. No, it's not the SSD made for Microsoft. Already got that ordered already. It's just the SSD drive because the transfer speeds are different. So it's a lot of games that I play only regular, like Madden, Tekken, Stated. It's games that I play on the regular, and the transfer speeds are different on the SSD drive, on the external SSD drive. So I got a 2 terabyte SSD drive for some dirt. I'm buying a case for it. It comes with a 2.0 USB cable, and I'm gonna transfer games through that. So I'm gonna have 3 hard drives running, really damn near 4 hard drives running at the same damn time because that's how many games I got. You know, You know, I'm addicted to women, alcohol. That's what I do. So that's what I'm telling people. You know, um, people complaining about the 219 for the card. I didn't listen to YouTubers. That is too much. That is too much. 219 for new technology, you have to pay for it.
Mhm.
If I buy 8K TV right now, there's no 8K content out there. I'm got to pay for it.
Ask our good friend Lemon.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him as 108 Dragons TV. Go check him out. He has all these openings on his channel. So please check that out. 108
Facts.
Dragons TV. But I can't do all, like I say, I just want to go. I just want to plug it in and go. Me and Flip was talking. He's like, man, you back to everything. I was like, you know, damn goody. You
Yeah.
know,
Oh,
I'm like, shoot, I'm already prepped. I'm pretty probably prepped already. I'm prepped like, you know what I'm saying? We finna go into a nuclear war. I'm ready. I'm ready for the game. Only thing I wish I cannot take my Connect with me. But
yeah.
I'm gonna find somebody gonna find a workaway that we gonna
Oh, I
find a
never thought about
workaway.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much
Microsoft
is
should
it?
come up with some kind of solution for that.
Let me ask you this: how much you think it is going to be to trade? Because look, I'm going to trade in my One X and my One S in the Connect. I just thought about that.
I
I
don't
think you
know.
But I
probably get
had
like
that shit.
200 for it, maybe, or and probably 150.
No, I'm
I
talking
think
about
for
with
the
that.
OG Xbox One,
Okay.
I think like
It's
$100.
$100. Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that one.
something like that.
I know from the all. It's always going to be deal. I don't know if the wood deal went down because for the the One X, it was 200 and the S, the One S, it was 140. But I was wondering, like, I wonder what I'm getting if I'm adding on the if I'm adding on the Connect. I'm glad you told me that said something about that 100 because I forgot all about that damn Connect. I forgot I even had the motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right
Yeah,
now. Damn, man.
I got mine in the box somewhere.
And everybody's worrying about Upload Studios. I don't know. I've been seeing people ask me about it on Twitter and stuff. Upload Studios is dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Dead
think
or
Microsoft
not.
removed it, didn't they?
Yeah,
So
I
when they
think
Dead
it.
or
updated,
Yeah.
I got a message from Microsoft personally. Flip Party got one. Punisher Party got one. Came in on our Xbox. It's dead.
hmm
Um,
I seen the paperwork on desk.
no, yeah. So it's dead. And people were sitting there like, well, why they kill it off? I mean, it was cool concept, but the way they're doing with the cell phone app and all that, they're telling you you can download your stuff, and people are more using. And actually, people wasn't using Upload Studios; they were using third-party software. You know what I'm saying? And to upload their videos. So they was like, well, we just give you capable to have your videos raw and do what the hell you want to do with them. I will miss the green screen because I don't have the green screen and I'm not paid my motherfucking wall green. Even though I bleed green.
Oh yeah, I think for green screen also that you can make those custom templates that Microsoft used to release,
Yeah.
like for
So,
different games and different things and stuff like that that you can add to the video.
yeah.
That was
So
pretty cool.
yeah. So I'm sitting here like I understand that, but a lot like people I've been hearing people ask me that, and I'm like, you guys didn't get the message? You didn't get the memo? I guess I got the memo. Upload Studios is dead.
Yeah.
I was rocking out. Shout out to Kids Move,
I
Kahuna,
got I got the
Pop
memo.
Off, Flip, my man, what's my other man name? We get Flip,
Flip Bailey's.
Flip Bayless, and what you call it? My the man that taught us how to read the motherfucking
Blackie Lebowski.
Lasky Lebowski, man. That man, I miss my guy, man. Man, I ain't talked to him in a few months, man, but I hope he's doing great and good, man. That man was a good dude. If we had Blackie right now, boy, woo, I think we would be, man. I think we might get disemboweled. But man, like I said, it's a great time for gamers. Great time to be an Xbox fan.
Now
And
let me
don't
ask you.
forget,
Oh yeah. Also, this podcast is brought to you by Mr. 100. Also, go ahead and check out CD keys. Just put in Mr. 100 and you'll get a discount off of whatever purchases you get from CD keys. In other news, Boys and Men is going to be singing a song next year called "Let It Be Hot." Say no, say no, no. But I was watching one of the shows, one of the so-called media outlet gang slop, whatever you want to call it, and they was talking about not GameSpot, um one of them joints anyway, like GameSpot anyway. They were saying
Game
that
Grant.
the PlayStation, no, not the Inside Gaming, and they was talking about the PlayStation was actually outperformed the Xbox. Now, before y'all, start throwing the stakes and the pitchfork and trying to hang me, this is what they were saying. They said Valhalla outperformed, which I don't understand how is that, on the PlayStation because they loaded up on the PlayStation faster than the Xbox. Now, this is the funny thing. And me and Bone was like, that shit don't even count. It loaded up a minute. It loaded up a second, like 1 second faster than a damn Xbox. How the hell this console outperformed them by 1 second? People in the comment section, I need help.
Well, according to the PlayStation fans, that super fast SSD was supposed to beat the Series X by double the time, right? It's
I
supposed
told
to
Yeah.
be instantly no
I told
loading
I
time.
told
So
Flip
what's going
earlier
on?
today. If I got I'm gonna put a 7-second rule. That motherfucker do not load up by 7 seconds more. It don't count. It's even. We call it a draw.
Mm-hmm.
When they say, but people gonna run with this. I love on people from Inside Gaming, but they think about it, they do the clickbait too. They were like, well, it loaded up 12%. 12% is 1.25 seconds. That's it. I'm not missing that.
Yeah, they
If
did
you
say
load
something
in the
like that.
game 1.2 seconds before me, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
How my thing is this: how will one know this if your primary console is a PlayStation and you're on and another person is an Xbox? How would you know this?
Because
How?
they go to digital fuckery. The person that actually posted was
Mm-hmm.
another company that acting like they
A
did
regular YouTube dude. It was
fuckery.
a regular
Yeah,
YouTube
It was a
dude that
YouTube
did it.
dude
using
called
software. And that's why I try to tell
I
y'all
think it's
ignorant
called Index Gamer or
motherfuckers.
some
Yeah,
shit on
that's why we're
YouTube.
trying to
Yeah.
tell y'all. Try to tell them ignorant motherfuckers. They're not the only. They're not the end all end all. And then
Mm-hmm.
Richard Love Letter, whatever his nigga name motherfucker
What the
is, I
hell is
don't give a
that?
fuck. You know
Richard
what I'm
Love
saying? Whatever
Letter.
he is, he said, oh, he agreed with it. But hey, that's what you get with it. You know what I'm saying? And
Rest
then
in peace.
also is if you guys you didn't catch this when they did the PlayStation review and PlayStation, it say paid paid promotion. That is from fucking Sony. So they can't talk nothing bad because Sony is paying them to give them a good review. But I don't see the
They
interest of blowing up with that. Xbox never sent, they just send a console and told the person, well, we just want you to do it at this day, this day, this day. They sent a regular NDA. These motherfuckers paid for people to talk about their good about their console and ain't really got nothing. I know it's Sunday in certain places. I don't feel like preaching right now, but I'm just keeping it a buck. This is what we do on Xbox. Y'all want to know how we talk? This is how we talk. This is an Xbox Essential podcast, and I'm going to talk about the enemy of the state. If the enemy was winning, I will talk about how we need to win. But we already winning. We won from day
oh,
one.
you said the enemy of the state. I swear I thought you were talking about Donald Trump, but go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm just tired of the fucking narrative. Like anything. Oh, the Xbox. We hear ticking sounds. Your shit is damn near blowing up. You can't even play Call of Duty on PlayStation 5 right now.
Got that shit cutting off.
I don't even believe that video about the guy that said he had problem with his Xbox. Not saying that. I mean, I can't believe that more than anything because it does happen. Some console disk drive does fucked up, but I think he's lying. I think he's lying. I think someone did that
Lying
just
like
to get
Lion
it
Ryan.
running. Yep.
Like
What you talking
Lion
about,
Ryan.
homeboy, with
Goddamn, I forgot all
Series
about
X was
Lion Ryan.
stopping and pushing or something?
Yeah, he said that it was
Saw that
stopping his
video with the little
kid.
boy.
Right. I think that's a fake. I think it's fake. I really do. I don't believe it. I don't believe them. I do not.
It
I don't
could
care
be
what
real,
no one
but
say.
I think with him, he probably plugged it in and he probably had like a power surge or something and blew his shit
Okay.
out.
And
That's
if
possible.
that's the case, then that's coming from his home, not the console.
Mhm.
Because if that was the case, then the console would have just shut off. That would not have happened. So for that point, I did my inch eye private eye investigation right there. The video is fucking fake, just like the fake video with the smoke. That's not going to happen. It's not. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put this way. I'm gonna keep it on both systems. I'm gonna keep it about both systems. None of them ain't gonna catch on fire unless you put something to make the motherfucker catch on fire.
Right.
The chip is when the chip gets too hot, it's designed to cut the fuck off. So when people playing Call of Duty, that chip is getting hot, and that motherfucking console is saying good night.
I've also been seeing a lot of videos too where people have it crammed in kind of like a small space. So I think they're overheating them consoles themselves. A lot of them.
Yeah. And I'm just keeping it a buck. People get mad. I'm like, man, I don't wish no ill will to a person that spent $400 on their console. That's a lot of money. So that's a lot of brisket I can cook.
That's a lot of cheesesteak I can eat.
You know what I'm saying? Cheesesteak. That's that's a lot of bottles of motherfucking scotch that I can drink. I don't wish no ill will towards it, but that's why I answered, was this shit rushed? These are the questions that we ask each other. We talk about each other down there every night. If it was 30, 45 minutes until we start bagging on each other and shit. This is what we do. And this is our podcast to make you feel like you part of us. We want you part of us. We look at the comment section. We want you to be interactive with us. Well, this is what we do. We play video games. I need to get back on. Vodka, where your ass at, nigga? We got to get back on Lost Hope.
What's happened? His ass done disappeared, huh?
But I'll tell you this though. For them to say that it loads up a second faster than the Xbox, everything else on the Xbox is running real smooth though.
But how many?
It looks
games?
better on the Xbox.
But how many games earlier that was running? 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds faster. Do you see us gloating about that shit? Nope. I never said. I ain't never. Look at this. I'm not that type of guy. 5 seconds. Trust me, that's 5 seconds for me to go run and grab some ice so I can put on this motherfucking liqueur.
The system, booting up the system itself loads up faster than the PlayStation 5. It's a fact. So this is what? One game out of what? 12, 20?
That we know of.
You can have that.
No, but even if it's 1 second, I look at it, that's an L for the PlayStation, really.
Because you want to have that super fast.
Yeah, it's twice as fast. And the Xbox is only beating it by 1 second. Yeah, that's not a victory for PlayStation right there.
No. Because people thought that they SSD was gonna blow Xbox out the water. And then they have another little, people ain't talking about it. They have it where on their first party titles, it skips the title screen. So you don't see who makes it or none of that. It skips it and it's go. So automatic. So when you put in Spider-Man, Miles Morales, you don't have to see motherfucking Insomniac and whoever fucking made it and you know what I'm saying, blew they mic blew they, you know what I'm saying, they soul in it and into they fucking PlayStation shit. You need to see all that. You can go straight to the game, boom, boom, boom.
Not lying.
That shit should have
GTA
been removed years
G,
ago anyway.
GTA is the worst loading game ever. I did
Then
this shit
GTA
twice and I
Red
didn't even
Dead.
realize it. I turned the console off, love came back, come back on. The motherfucking GTA loaded right back up, quick resume, right back up on the loading screen. Forgot about it. Clear out the game, cut it off. Had to go somewhere again the next day, cut it back on. I went right upstairs and I came back down. That motherfucking game was on in the lobby. Somebody shooting me. I said, wait a minute. This game, because I'm telling you, when you load up GTA and anyone that played GTA, you can walk away and come back, and GTA will be taking like 20,000 years just to load that hell up to get inside a game. I came back like, oh, what the hell? Oh shit! Flip money is dead. Like it's, I mean, the console, all the stuff that they said about the console is true, and all the hype about the console is true. Right? You don't
Shit, I
like it?
went
Fuck
too far.
yourself.
I'm over here trying to take somebody that's really unattractive. I'm like, man, give me an Xbox Series
Mhm.
X. I'll put one today. I'll take you out. I've been networking, boy, like a motherfucker. You work in the store or something, you work in electronic. Hey, you know you cute, right? Lying. Hope B ain't listening to this, but I'm doing it for business. It's networking. But I'm just trying to get there. I want to get my hands on the X, man. I need that in my life. But you know what? Matter of fact, let's talk about this though. I see a couple of people upset because people are scalping the PlayStation and the Xbox. How you guys feel about that?
Um, Punisher, you go first.
Well, shit, it's called capitalism. Shit. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's
If
called
people are
AKA
willing,
us.
yeah, if people are willing to pay them prices, I don't see what the problem is. Either you gonna buy it or you're just gonna wait for the next go around and you have to go head to head with them bots. And then you ain't gonna beat them bots. They ain't gonna snatch them up and you still gonna be left without a console. So hey, the choice is yours. Either buy it or go sit your ass down somewhere and wait.
And the downside of it is, I see. Well, I look at the downside. The only downside about it is that other people who honestly, I just say, some people who can't afford to buy that console for triple the price that they selling it on eBay. So in a way, I do feel bad for them people out there who have a hard earned working money or who saved up their money, or mom and dad or grandma or grandpa out there actually trying to get it for them. They trying to screw them over. That's the only part that I don't like. Damn, there's some people out there who really trying to get it, but I don't think you need to pay double or triple the price of them consoles. So
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what I'm
you
saying.
got.
Like if you can't afford it, that's what I'm saying. You might as well wait. Now you can't get mad at somebody selling what they bought and own for a certain price. If you can't afford it, then hey, you can't afford it. You gotta wait till that price come down until it can fit your budget.
hmm No, not that. I'm just saying, no, no, no. I get what you're saying, but when I say afford it, I mean afford to pay or double or triple the price. Like you go on eBay, look how much that shit is. Motherfucker selling that shit for 1,500. Ain't nobody paying no goddamn console for no goddamn 1,500. That's only five. That's what I'm saying. That's what he's saying. Like
Mhm.
that right there, that's wrong. So you're buying up all these goddamn consoles. They hit some stupid motherfucker over the head. Cause I don't feel sorry for the one that buy it. But at least what about the people that can buy it, that don't have no money to sit up there to be paying that joint for 1,500? Plain out, if you pay 1,500 for a $500 console, you stupid.
Yeah, you just bought three of them in one, paying
You
1,500.
stupid.
Shit.
You stupid. That's all I'm saying though. But I do think that they should. I do think but you gotta look at it. There's honestly little Omar out there who got money to get it, but they can't get it because of the bot, so they have to sit there and wait. That's the thing that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
no one
unfortunate
should.
right now.
Yeah, some people should not have to wait for something because these bots out here buying it up like that. That's one thing that I don't like. Like, stop that. Little,
Well,
little,
that's why they
little,
need to
little,
switch
little
things
dude,
up. And they need to stop putting
little ugly
everything
dude down
online
in.
and put that shit in the store. Like first come, first serve.
Well,
You
you
come
know
to the
why?
store, you got it. Because as long as it's
Well, you
online,
know
they
why?
won't
Because it
keep
is.
doing it.
Well, like I said, that you got this bullshit ass virus shit, and motherfucker got to do the social distance, so you ain't gonna get the console unless you got to pre-order the console and this, and now you got to wait because it's in back order. I mean, a lot of that shit is frustrating. I
Or what they
mean,
should do is these websites need to come up with some kind of solution where it's like a 2 to
They're,
3
they're,
step
yeah,
confirmation or
but they're
something.
not gonna do. They're not gonna do all that because they're getting money. They don't give a fuck about a
yep,
bot. That bot is paying for the shit, so they don't give
yep,
two fucks.
Well,
They
yeah.
yep.
give it a buck. They don't care. They
That's
getting their
true.
money. If they
Yep,
wasn't getting their money, they will do something. They getting their money. And
yep.
Oh,
then you
yeah,
got
you do got a point.
you think about it, the people that's botting, they didn't got people to spend 15, 2 grand on a console, and then they can go forth there and go bot again. It's called it's sorry to me to say it, well in the streets, you know what I'm saying? It's a flip. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's a
They
straight up
yeah.
flip.
Huh? They flipping it.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're a fool to do it. You're a fool to buy that
Mhm.
shit, but hey, there's a sucker born every minute. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, but them dudes that sell it for 1,500, they just making it easier for the people who selling theirs cheaper.
No,
They
they're
can
not
see that
selling it
price
cheaper
because they
because they're
don't.
both. If you go look at eBay, their price, everybody going pound for pound with each other. They're
Yeah.
not fighting with each other. They're going pound. So it's
I've seen some
15.
Xbox Series
The
X
two
for like
it's
750.
that's no, but that's 750 as they're not even going say buy now. They're having auctions. You caught it at an auction at
Bidding
750.
war.
No,
It's
it
a
was a
bidding war.
buy
It's a
now.
bidding war.
Another
It's a
friend of
bidding
mine
war.
bought one off eBay for
How much you pay
850.
for it?
And I wouldn't even trust eBay because when
Oh
I
man,
heard
I wouldn't have
somebody
did that.
fucked around and fucked around and got a motherfucking Xbox One, Xbox X.
Because you have that, you have eBay, you also offer up. There's a pretty cheap one there also.
I wouldn't trust no offer up. I wouldn't trust no. I got all that shit. I wouldn't trust none of them because they they they're cornering the market right now because what everybody got to stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
All I can tell people is this is what you do. Even
Just
though you
relax.
want the console, and I hate to say it, but sometimes it's unfortunately, and I don't think you should have to, but wait it out because dumb bots, they're not going to be able to keep it up. They're only doing it now because it's in high demand. That's why.
Yep. And then
A
when
couple months,
Sony,
a couple months right now, that shit ain't. They ain't even going to be doing that.
no, they're gonna lose money
Now,
because
once
the
they get
thing
the
about it is
supply,
because it's gonna be more consoles out there because they're gonna
Yup,
throw another load out there,
yup.
and they already had a load out. So when they throw another big load out there, that's gonna bottom the
Wait
market.
for the second batch. That's all. Just wait for the second batch. The second batch to come out, then you do it. That's how you do it. By the time the second batch come out or whatever, they ain't gonna be able to do it
The
no more.
only thing I'm upset about it is motherfuckers is on fucking Amazon. It's not Amazon doing this, a third party from Amazon. Guess what they're selling an Xbox X for?
What?
$400.
What?
the 1X or the
The
Series X.
One X is $400 and up. Some people are selling it for.
Well,
Some people are selling it for because they discontinue when it say discontinue console. So when they sold it,
I
some
need to
people are
put mine
selling
on
it
there
for
and see if
six
they're
hundred
probably.
dollars. Because I was gonna say, go get your Xbox One X. You know what I'm saying? With the whoop, this
Hold on,
and that.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So you telling me I got all my boxes, I got the boxes and stuff, and on all the little compartment that I have that like with the power cord and all that other box and stuff that goes inside the Xbox One and Series Xbox. I flip money not online can pack all his stuff up like he just bought it, get compressed can, they clean out the dust and everything, and cause Amazon gonna clean it again anyway,
No, you got to be
can sell
authorized.
it I can sell it for $400.
No, you got to be an authorized seller.
Oh
So
no,
you
I ain't
have
worried
to.
about that part. I
Mhm.
can I can use some of my resources, but
Well,
I can do that.
turn it to authorized seller. You can do that.
Mhm,
No
yeah, you
problem.
can.
Well, listen here. With my resources, I'm an authorized seller. But damn, $400?
You only end up
Yeah,
going
it's
to
going. Ain't no
Amazon buying the
control or
One
nothing.
X.
And some of them still have the Gears of War version. Some people have the PUBG versions of it. They have a couple of versions of it. It's never
Oh, that's
opened up.
probably why, because
So
it's
now you
special
have people
edition.
that held on to something, and now they're like, "Well, I can get this off."
So I
I
wonder how
might
much I
sell
can get
my
for my
joint.
Scorpio edition.
I might sell
Yeah,
mine on eBay. I might sell my One X on eBay for $300, and my One S for $200. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
yeah.
do that then.
And, and
Shit.
he,
Sure,
he,
that's what GameStop gonna do.
and GameStop. If you're trying to order on GameStop, they want you to buy a bundle. The cheapest bundle was $630.
And you
I'm
talking
gonna
about
have.
that's for One X at
Huh?
630.
Yep, for Xbox Series X, 630. You got to buy it in bundles online. I was on
That's
the hunt for Red
crazy.
October. Like I said, man, my shit is always on. I'm going through Newegg. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through everything.
Thanks for telling me that. I'm gonna
Well,
have
you
to
might
hit
be
up
able to
my.
get one from Costco if you get a membership.
No, I got
They
my
hold it
old
for
lady
members
work for
only or something like
Costco.
that.
She told me, that's why I told Flip on Friday, that everybody from Costco buying them up.
In the
Oh
house.
damn.
They
Yeah,
buying
that's
them
what's
up because
up.
they see them. Costco to open up to 10 o'clock. They already in saw the damn things. Costco's want the money. Some of them been pieced up. And God knows what they doing them. They on eBay.
Yeah, that's what they doing.
I said, why you didn't give me one? She said, I was already gone. I said, well, you should have flunked them rented titties.
Oh shit! This motherfucker. Wow. Wow. Ah.
Oh man.
Wow.
Like,
Please. Wow.
damn. You come in with them capri pants. I got a new boss. I can't dress like that no more. I said, damn.
I'm selling my
Damn.
shit. I'm selling the One S and the One X for $400 and $450 on eBay with 2 games and a PlayStation dildo.
Shit. But man, I hope y'all like this episode. I mean, we don't do episodes. This live talk. We call this the live talk podcast because we need to say stuff crazy. Shout out to my man Livewire. You know what I'm saying? He's over there doing his big things and stuff like that. Shout out to all the people out there. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, all the real Xbox guys that's out there that's doing their job, putting in that work, kicking ponies in their shoulder blades, you know. Um,
Hash, hashtag Assassin's Creed Valhalla look good. Go ahead.
yeah. So, shout out to them. You know, if you don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation, man, just be patient. We're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? This boxing ring is always open. So if anybody want to come in, or fuck if you a pony, Xbox, whatever you want to jump in the ring, you know what I'm saying? With the giant, we titans around here. You know, we're Spartans. You know, what I'm saying? They already got red, gray. We the green team.
Yep. I'm Harry Potter. I'm only 12.
So man, y'all can come in, kick it with it, man. We about to get on Xbox, play some games. I'm about to eventually take my ass to the store because I'm out of this scotch that I've been drinking. I was
I'm about
celebrating
to.
something that ain't none of y'all business that I was celebrating, and I'm gonna get messed up this whole weekend. So we good and we out. God bless Xbox and Phil Spencer, and y'all have a glorious weekend.